This is Mr. Chung. What is the value of sine of theta given cosine of theta is equal to -3/5 in quadrant 2? Show all of your work. First, let's sketch the reference angle in the given quadrant. Start by drawing the x and y axes. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay, so I just drew the terminal side of an angle in quadrant 2. I'm going to label the reference angle theta. Now, cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, so the length of the hypotenuse must equal 5. And since the hypotenuse cannot be negative, we'll make the hypotenuse positive, and that means that the adjacent side is negative. And the right triangle is in the negative side of the x-axis, so it makes sense for the adjacent side to have a negative value, -3. Next, we're going to use the Pythagorean identity, sine theta squared plus cosine theta squared is equal to 1. Cosine of theta is equal to -3/5, so I'm going to substitute in -3/5 for cosine of theta. When you square -3/5, you get 9/25. I want to isolate sine of theta, so let's subtract 9/25 from both sides of the equal sign. And I'm going to rewrite 1 as 25/25 so that I can take the difference of the two fractions. Sine of theta squared is equal to 16/25. To solve for sine of theta, I take the square root of both sides, and you get sine of theta is equal to plus or minus 4/25. Now, since in quadrant 2, the opposite side is positive, sine of theta, which is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, must be positive 4/5.